I was down and y'all didn't even know. I was wiggling. Oh, wait, what? Ladies like a man with no muckle. No muckle hair. The fuck is a muckle? Ugh. Of course I said ego-testicle. What, are you kidding me? Do you like it high and tight, or you like beef curtains? Piss is indeed stored in the balls. Settle down and eat your cock sandwich. Hi. What's happening? Why is this? What's the thing? What's happening with this? Is this? Hold on. This is gonna be loud. Work. Okay. Fuck it. We're gonna do it live. Happy Monday, friends. What's the happenings? What's the going on? What's new? What's different? What's old? What's the same? What's boring? How you been? What was your weekend like? How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah. Okay, there you go. A little stereo action. It's a little better, right? It's a little better, right? It's a little better, right? Better A, better B. Better A, better B. What's going on, friends? Hello, Cryptid. Hello, Cosmer. Hello, Mr. David Short, otherwise known as Dazzle Pants. What's going on, friends? How was your weekend? You can still see me moving over here. Look at this. That means, technically, that right there, that's you guys. Mind blown. Streamception. Oh, my muckles are pretty good. How are your muckles? Did you go muckles deep in them clams this weekend? That was this weekend, right? Yeah, that was this weekend. Yeah. How are those clams? Cheers, friends. Oh, man. So, Daniel and I did a bit of recording yesterday, and my shit's all messed up now. It's just, everything is fucking everywhere, because I'm not used to like stripping out all of the cameras and setting them over here to do the recording, and then putting them all back into place exactly how they were before. It's very challenging, but I pulled it off. Sort of. Yeah, so had a good weekend. Watched How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2, the continuing education of Seriana for the movies that she has not seen. Went and got dinner with Lady Harper, with the wonderful, beautiful, amazing Lady Harper. I would say better half of Moonshadows, but that is not true. They are both amazing human beings. And then I did some recording yesterday with Daniel for the podcast. The next group of episodes are going to be pretty good. So not this coming episode and not the one after that, but after that, then we're going to get into this group of them. And we talked for a solid 3 hours. So I want to say we got roughly 6 episodes out of it. We'll see. It depends really on the breaking points and where I can chop them up. So, yeah. It was a full weekend. Was your weekend full? Is your heart full? Never mind. I did a group watch with a friend for Encanto, and it got me way too much in my feels. So we watched the Muppet movie after because we are adults, Cryptid. I know that feeling, buddy. So the next two are garbage, and then it gets better. Yeah. That's exactly. That was. Yeah, that's it. Dazzle, get out. No, that it's. You know, when you figure out better ways to light and all of that stuff, and as well as, you know, just the little things, or you're like little improvements along the way, right? So the next group of episodes is a little bit better than this past group of episodes. As far as the discussion, fucking find out. You tell me. I will say that there's a lot more interacting with you guys, where we stop and take a look at the camera and say, so what are your thoughts on this? And leave the comments down below. Because it is really like, it's a genuine discussion, and we do want to hear opinions coming back from you guys on stuff. So, pretty exciting. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, slam. Okay. Bye. Oh, what's this? What happened? Is that the featured art that just decided not to show anything? There it is. Oh yeah. There we go. I left on my horse like a gentleman. You can't fool me. I know you were just clipping and clopping two coconuts together. How dare you, sir? How foolish do you think I am? I'm just gonna do the Daniel thing. Every one of Daniel's meetings is like this. It's like the mic totally in frame. No, like I said, Sariana, it was just two coconuts. It was just knocking two coconuts together. It was knocking coconuts. Dirty. Dirty coconut knocker. Hello, Sariana. Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Boo, 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 boo. Where's the safety? There it is. Safety, not safety. Okay. Wow, I realized that it has been forever since we streamed on the tubes. Like, it has been a long time, because I was sick, and then I had to work. There was any number of different reasons why we have not been over on the tubes recently. Interestingly enough. So, it's nice to be back where it's chill, and we don't have to contend with a bunch of shit popping up and, you know, raiders bringing their wonderful communities over here. Sariana, what did you think of How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3? Raid. Makes me think of like cockroaches. Raid. Where's my to draw folder? Here's my to draw folder. Raiding with a party of one. That's what we like. Bring that party of one on in here. Party of one sounds like my sex life. Whoops, nope. Brusha. There we go. Wait, no, we had graduated away from the triangle. We were trying to branch out. That's what was happening. Branching out into the diamond tapered 3, right? Because diamond textured doesn't have a taper. Diamond tapered 2 and then diamond tapered 3 are similar. And we'll go with diamond taper 2. Mixing it up, living a little. So how was the weekend, everybody? We're just gonna hang out here and make some art. We're going to start with our major shapes. Surprise, surprise, a lot of hair. Framing the face. Man, I was surprisingly tired this morning. And most of the day, actually. I got my work done, but oh man, it was challenging. But I did also get out for a nice walk. It was a beautiful day for a walk here in Los Angeles. You love Los Angeles, and Los Angeles loves love. Why is that animated? What's happening right now? Blue, 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 green, blue. Just a grind. This whole month is a grind if I want any kind of personal time next month. That's rough. Well, hey, get that grind then so that you have that personal time. Very importante. Muy, one might say. I got to do all the things. Sushi with my bro. Dope. I had sushi also with Lady Harper. Pulled weeds with the kiddos. I watered the plants, so we're on the same page. Had my bestie and his wife over for dinner. I had his wife over for dinner, and I had my bestie, my other bestie, over to record. We had very similar weekends, Dazzle. So, hey, buddy, we're like twinsies. Only I don't have a horse, so. Listen, just because I'm a simple mind and I'm simply entertained or frightened doesn't mean you get to clip me doing it. You ever make the faces that you're drawing? She's doing this like pursed lip thing. I'm like, What the hell is wrong with you? Nothing. I'm an artist. Leave me alone. Right? You're doing like the guy attacking. You're like, nah. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I mean, you have to feel your way through poses sometimes. That's just how it goes. Like if you're trying to work out how somebody is sitting in a chair, sit in a chair, feel the muscles, feel where they are, and be like, oh, okay, so that's like kind of pressed this way, and like it works. That's why fucking animators do that stuff. Hello, Viscera, welcome in, friend. Nice to see you on here. I find myself holding the face, and then I'm like, why is my lip numb? You're like, man, good money. I would pay good money to see all that. Like all my friends pulling silly faces. You just pull a silly face. Don't even get out the way. Man, so I was redoing that intro today. And I realized I have really slowed down in my silliness. Either that or Sariana has slowed down in her clippiness. But we don't, we're not as silly as we used to be. It could be a lack of caffeine. It could be a worn out thing, right? Just too much. It's too much of the stuff. All of the stuff. All of the things all the time. But that's okay. The way I see it, I was very excited to be spending time with people, and so I was being goofy like I normally do when I'm excited about spending time with people. Either very goofy or very serious, depending on the people. And y'all are goofy, so, you know, goof off with you. Well, there I was, like 3 or 4 month time frame. Well, there was a 3 or 4 month. I can't even read what you're writing right now. I just can't. My brain ain't braining. Well, there was a like. See, it's the like. That's what threw me off. There was like 3 month time frame where I didn't have stable enough internet to do much. Yes. I wasn't blaming you. I mean, if you want, I can blame you, but I wasn't. Bad internet, no clippy clip. There you go. That's went right in and stuck there. So you didn't answer the question, Sariana. What did you think of the How to Train Your Dragon and the Lost, the Hidden World? She got that Wi-Fi. She got that good clippy clip. Yeah, good clippy clip. Yes, you did. Shit. Do I have to scroll up now? I have to scroll up. They were good. I still like the first one the most. Okay, there you go. It actually wasn't that far up. See, that's another benefit of not being on Twitch. You don't get all the channel spam. They were good, but I still like the first one best. See, you're just repeating yourself now, Sariana. Fuck you! I got me and Cryo matching toothless carved from obsidian. That is fucking adorable, Cosmer. Do you want me to spam? If you miss it, I can try and fill the void. Texas, are you hitting on me? I mean, it's not the first time somebody's asked to fill the void, but you know. Yeah, Sariana's like, I don't want to like anything that's not Disney. She has a hard time admitting that other people make good entertainment too. She's gonna kick my ass the next time she sees me. I'm gonna be like, hi! She's gonna kick me right in the nuts. That's for everything. No. Yes? I mean, if your thing is cryptids, you know, some people dig us. I'm no Mothman, but I make do. I don't know what a Mothman is. Mothman is a famous cryptid. Ah, okay. I am not connected enough to know. I am not in the know. I am no in the know. So Cosmer, do you does that mean that you're a Chris Sanders fan? Is that your? I'm gonna transform her a little bit. There we go. She was feeling a little squishy. I'll be right back. So, if you're a Sanders fan, when you come to visit, yeah, Sanders is he's pretty amazing. You can see why he got to design Lilo and Stitch and all the stuff from How to Train Your Dragon, or pretty much just the main character, I would say. I would have loved to see him do like all of the characters for How to Train Your Dragon. So I got this at San Diego a number of years ago. So if you're here and you want to see it, let me know. It's on the bookshelf, friends. So if you're visiting, do check out the bookshelf, because there's all kinds of stuff there. Yeah, little dude. Super cute. Now I want to draw cute stuff. He does really good mermaids, Cosmer. No, I don't think that's weird. I think that's amazing, actually. That would be really fun. His shapes are fucking great. So, this character here, he made this character for the Disney movie Bolt, and I'm just gonna be blurry from now on. And he then left Disney, and in an unprecedented move, they let him keep the character. Hey look, it's Sariana. So yeah, I would say, without a doubt, you are most likely a Chris Sanders fan. I am a Chris Sanders fan. I like the things that he has done, the designs he has done. I also like the sketchbooks that I have by him. I believe he has a little online comic somewhere. I haven't seen it in quite some time, but draw the cute things. I mean, we're kind of already drawing the things, but they're not the cute things. If I was going to draw the cute things, what would I be drawing? That's the question. Let me finish this warm-up drawing. Babes with cute familiars, like little dragon boys. So like the semi-pinup version of How to Train Your Dragon? I don't know if I can do cute anymore. It's been so long since I did anything cute. It's been like ages and ages. Right? What was the last cute thing I did? Look, we said the same exact thing. Yes, you did. Sort of. All right. Well, then we will we'll transition to doing some cute stuff. What do you think? Do any of you guys know Milo Manara? Chin a tiny bit smaller. So, as I was moving my books to the new bookshelves, I realized that Manara actually had a huge influence on some of the work that I do, like the pinups and stuff like that. Because I was reading stuff like Butterscotch way back in the day, way back. When I was 19 and there was a adults only section at the comic book store and he was in it. I say reading, but I was just basically looking at the amazing artwork because there's not much story to it. Like Butterscotch, I don't know. Has anybody here read Butterscotch? Oh, what? Okay. So, you know what I'm talking about. Little to no story in that whole thing. I think the first thing of his I read was Giuseppe Bergman. I don't know if I've actually read that one. But he definitely deserves, if you haven't checked out his work, he deserves taking a moment and enjoying the subtlety of line work, the beautiful watercolor stuff that he adds into his stuff. There was a whole big hubbub about him doing a cover for Spider-Woman a few years back in the comic book industry, and fans were like, she's distorted and blah blah blah, and because he basically, like, it was like he drew her so that it was like this. Right? And they're like, she can't be like that, blah blah blah, you're just minimizing her, blah blah blah, and sexualizing her, blah blah blah. I'm like, you're talking about a guy that worked as like an erotic artist and a pinup artist and an erotic comic book artist, writer. Like, what'd you expect? He's gonna do the things that he likes doing. Like, staying true to himself, right? Don't ask a master to make art for you and then be shocked when he does his art. His work for Endless Nights for Gaming was impressive too. Have I seen that one? I may have seen that one. I don't remember all the titles of stuff. It's like I said, I stopped reading comics quite some time ago, right? Yeah, it's ridiculous that people ask him to make art and then complain that it's too banal, right? Like, what? Why for? Why for you do? All right. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Oops. There. Let's move this over where we can actually finish the drawing. Emote only mode? How double dare you? How dare you? She's like, hey, do some cute shit, and then I'm gonna ignore you and do my own work. So you'll see one of the precepts of this stuff is doing more flowing lines. So I'm making this pose up as I go, so bear with me. So, part of the problem with Vikings is they don't really dress sexy, right? So doing like a cute, sexy pinup kind of thing doesn't really translate to how to train your dragon. But we can try, right? There's always try. I used to do so much of this stuff. I have a whole calendar. I have a calendar that I made. It's all just, it's one pinup a month. Gotta zoom out a smidge so we can get the legs in. Gonna exaggerate by pulling in the waist even more. Thinking about straights and curves and straights. Straights versus curves, right? I used to have a friend who did girls with like big old feet like this. Totally do that, right? What up, Lo-Fi? What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. There we go. Move that whole thing down, and then move him up just a smidge. So I'm looking at the overall shapes, right? And looking for major masses first, and then shape against shape, right? So getting this big straights there, and then having this, all of this is going to be complex down in here. Currently going through the new Masters Academy Basic Fundamentals course. Wonderful, Lo-Fi. Wonderful. So if we're following the design language of her with these things, then we're going to think about the design language translating to this little dude too. And he'll have big forearms. And then have kind of dopey back legs, right? So all of this stays really busy while everything up here is simplified. We may even simplify the wings a little bit and go with something even smaller just for an accent, right? And we can still make spines, but they're going to be sparse, right? So it still maintains this big shape there, right? This high to low shape, right? And this not complex to very complex, right? So it's all for visual interest. And with her, there's going to be sharps and straights versus the curves of her body too, right? So we've already got some big curve shapes here, and then we get complex in here. So we're basically repeating those kind of patterns of straight versus curve and complex versus simple. And large versus small. That's the one thing that I really do appreciate about stylized work is you can just like bang out a bunch of stuff without a ton of detail, and it's good, right? Actually get these fingers doing a little bit of acting on her leg here, right? Oh, thank you, Viscera. Appreciate that. So, while we may alter, or I may come back and redraw after I've got the rough sketch done. This is pretty much now it's just refining these shapes a little bit, right? It gets too busy. I want to put earrings, but it gets too busy. What up, Rick? Welcome in, friend. So you get this simple shape here versus these little tiny complex shapes in here, right? Breaking it down all the time. I put all of the jewelry into the piece I'm working on. Of course. Of course. I'm trying to keep it not too complex. And she already has a bunch of things on. Except for pants, apparently. See, what I'm trying to avoid is too many small shapes clashing against one another, right? So even having the fingers here up on her neck, and then having this coming around there, creates little tiny pockets in here and here that become too busy, right? Best thing to not have on is pants. Oh, tell me about it, right? Man, I am really to left of frame today. I'm just hanging out on the left. Gotta like get over here. Don't know why. What changed? So I'm trying to figure out a design solve, and I think it might be a leather tube top, which we're just gonna pretend doesn't squish her boobs down into oblivion, right? Because that's what happens with tube tops. They just go, and you just get two pancakes. Pancake nipples. Those are my least favorite kind of nipples. So again, high-low relationships, right? So you're looking at the interior part of the elbow here versus the exterior part of the forearm here. So you have the elbow up there, up high, and you just come down to a thin shape, and then up here, it transitions at a low point. So you have a diagonal to move your eye along the form. Here's the interesting thing. You can do all of this stuff in every form of art. You can do it, but for me, my brain just naturally goes there as soon as I start going whimsical. Because you're taking out so much detail that you need to really make sure that those forms are reading like exactly what you want them to read like, right? And that they help the eye to move around, because you don't have all the lumps and bumps that like highly realistic artwork has, right? You don't have all of this stuff in here, all the little modulations that keep the eye busy. I feel like hanging out on YouTube sometimes is a little more educational than hanging out on Twitch. What do you guys think? Like, I tend to talk more about concepts when I'm over here. Maybe it's just me. Make sure the boba shape is right. There you go. Sounds like the most uncomfortable thing in order for it to actually stay on, right, Sariana? But here's the thing. If they're big enough, then you can have one piece that comes directly under the armpit and over, like I just drew, and that'll hold it up, right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, since we're gonna do that, we can get rid of the ones on her ribs and refine this a little bit more. Belly button, just an indicator of the center of the form, right? She doesn't have any twist really, other than a contrapposto, meaning she's not like actually turned at all. But what we can do is we can get some of the abs in there. Now let's tweak it a little bit more. There you go. That's a good shapes right there. as a certified stick bug, I do not have any way to verify that, so I believe this as fact. I'm gonna go with it, just because I like the physics of it. So we're gonna say yes, it works. YouTube does seem more chill. You also seem more relaxed here, and when you relax, you talk through your work more often, which is always welcome. Yeah. See, count on Viscera to observe the reality of some situations. A little shoulder thing. Too busy. Bare shoulder. What, 100% lies is that the strap is gonna hold it up? Listen, Cosmer. Just because yours are bombastic and break out of everything. This young pinup Viking here is operating with handfuls, like perfect handfuls, really. Cannot contain the Cosmer naughties. Yes, you are Cosmer naughty. They'd eat this strap for breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Cosmer naughty's hungry. For some reason, I just pictured it like, what was that? Was that film Everything You Wanted to Know About Sex or something? Where like there's the giant boob just rolling around. It's like that's what came to mind for some reason. Okay, let's zoom into this little buddy here. Give him a little bit of tooth there. Good job. And let's smooth this out so it's a little less aggressive, right? So it keeps it kind of a little more on the cute side, right? Whoops. Same thing with most of these horns. You'll notice that they're not all of that sharp. Actually, if you see this horn here, then you're going to see the wing on the other side there. Yeah. Nope, too sharp. Undo. So we need to keep this straight here. little bit of like sawtooth vibe, right? And give him a little chonky tail, right? Rather than being lean and mean. So the same thing here. If you got straights there, you want to have a little bit more complexity in the back. I feel like this arm is a little on the big side, so we're going to transform it down. There you go. So I'm thinking about the proportional relationship of the elements when I do that, right? So I'm looking at how big the body is and how much visual weight it takes up, and then thinking about what makes cute, and that's drastic changes in the proportions in relationship to one another. Welcome to my design brain, friends. So we'll clean up some of this and put just a couple scale indicators, not too many, just enough so that it's implied. Indicate the other arm on the other side. Just a little bit of shadow shape there. Same thing with this leg. A little bit there. And all of them are just off of where the other one, the other bilateral counterpart is, to show that there's a little bit of depth there. Right? My contact is bugging the shit out of me. Which is crazy because I just put it in. I was wearing glasses right up until just before the stream. It's probably because I'm looking down frequently, right? So they're like rolling. That's what contacts do when you have astigmatism. So, let's do this. Just a little bit of a flat there underneath that chin. Little bit of a straight. So I was avoiding the boots down here. Because when you have to think too hard about design, sometimes you avoid them. Okay, so I see a problem here. This is the problem. That shape. It's not visually interesting, right? So I need to switch it up a little bit so that we have some variance to it and it's not completely mirroring one another. So that's sausage fingers, right? So when somebody draws, or even just sausage bodies, when somebody draws the muscles where they do this, and then the hands where they do that, and the thumbs where they do that, right? Edward penis fingers. And it just gets, it's boring. There's not this high-low relationship. This versus this, right? So the shape that we have there is just this kind of, this shape. Sad, sad. I should know better. I really should. So how to work that out. And that, you know, that's a byproduct of trying to do those big legs without ever having done them before, right? Or something along those lines. Yeah. I can agree to that. So maybe we don't do those legs. And we do something like this. Yeah, we can do that. That's more my style anyway. Why does she have knee pads on? Don't ask. Spy highs accomplished. Okay. Okay. I don't hate it. Okay. So now I'm going to come back in. We're going to clean up some of these lines. I might end up merging it down at the very end and using a bit of both of the drawings. We'll see. So now there's just little tiny bits of refinement here and there, right? Letting a mark taper off, using implied line to move the eye past the end of that mark. Getting in things that I forgot, like her clavicle. No. See, I almost gave it like the full texture or full like bulge out of the substance of the leather, but you kind of want to continue the shape of her breasts, because otherwise it just doesn't feel that sexy, right? So that's a place to simplify. Of course, you can have this one cut in a little bit on her skin so that it feels a little more sexy. So mix and match, and your mileage may vary. And other disclaimers. This contact is doing me in tonight. Just deciding to rotate at its leisure. Arts department assignment for June equals how to tame your dragon, stylized babe. Yeah, let's see it, friends. Fucking, I'd love to see that. You got it. I'd love to see it. Get out my motherfucking head, Cosmer. That's what she said. I totally didn't even do her other eye. Look at that. Got all wrapped up in doing the hair, forgot about the eyes. Bathroom is the 69th door on the left. Nice. You have to take a buddy with you though. But they have to walk in backwards. It's so moist. Somebody left the faucet on. Dinner time. I messed that up. Interesting that when you work so long in sketching, you get a shorthand for stuff, right? And it kind of goes against this kind of stuff. And so as I am getting more tired, I am starting to make sketching marks, which is really interesting to me. Could also be that I was sketching again today, which was really fun, actually. I quite enjoyed it. Sketching on a game project, which is always nice. Because it's very rare for a game project to be like, hey, the likeness isn't right, or, you know, that sort of thing. They'll occasionally come back and be like, hey, can you make it more on model? They're like, yeah, sure, no problem. But for the most part, we can just like kind of cut loose, and it's always fun. So, noticing the shapes on these are a little too spherical, so going to break the shapes with some straights, right? So the horizon line is actually right about here for her. That's why this is a straight and this is curved, right? I don't know, I think his shapes are all pretty good, to be honest. I think she was the one that needed more cleanup. Oh, no, he's got a lot of fucking little stragglers. Alright, we'll try not to fuck this up. How about that? Oh yeah? Why is that? Did you have a good day? So I'm trying to keep some of those interesting straights and curves that I have without messing it up, right? Well, you know, had things been different, I may have worked on the second or third movie. You never know. I did interview over there. I was gonna do the internship and they were like, "You're overqualified." And I was like, "I don't care, I want a job." They're like, "But it's an internship." And I was like, "Will it translate into a job? We don't know." Fuck. You don't have an icy wasteland heart. You shut up. Lies. Lies and deceit. I love when really nice people say that kind of shit. They're like, look, you can pretend to be evil all you want. Cough, cough. Looking at you, Sariana. That's fair. That is fair. We all have icy heart days where we're like, leave me alone. Meh. Meh. And smooth out these little bumpy spines on his back a little bit more. I call this one How She Tamed My Dragon. Yes, endless black pit of despair in a very Disney princess sort of way. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? Sorry. I mean, yes, yes. Endless. Okay. So now we turn off those underlying layers and we figure out what we'll need. So, you know what? No. We're just gonna improve some of this line work. Just a smidge here and there. And then we're going to select this, inverse, modify, contract by 2 pixels. And that is absolutely horrid. That's okay. That's what we wanted. I come in and close this shit up. Close that shit up. Okay. It is a little dark in here. I'm a little black rain cloud, of course. I like this has a kind of, this song has like an Arctic Monkeys kind of vibe, right? Without the amazingly intricate like 3/7 timing that they do on fucking some stuff. Like, how do you do that? How does your brain play that and not lose it? Boom. Okay. Oh, that ain't right. Clean that up a little. Looks fairly clean. Ah, thanks, Viscera. I likes me some hips. Hips is good. So much power is contained in the hips. Man, I kind of want to post this on the show and tell Slack channel at my work. They go over great. Like the first thing they said is no nudity. I'm like, well, technically, not nude. Did a lot of pull-ups today. Made up for a weekend of not doing pull-ups. That's how that works, right? You just put all your workout on one day of the week. Okay, since Daniel challenged me earlier this year to be more subtle with my color choices, that's what we're gonna do. Listen, Cintiq, you're not supposed to move. Part of the contract that you signed when you agreed to help me do this stuff was to not move. Thank you. So I don't need to build this in, but what I'm doing is I'm making the browns lighter as we go up towards your top, right? And that's an old trick that they'll do on a lot of character designs. They'll make them lighter at the top and heavier at the bottom. Meaning visual weight, right? And one trick to do that is to make that everything darker at the bottom, lighter at the top. So I'm slightly shifting the value as we go up. But then at the very end, I'll do an overlay layer that will shift it just automatically, right? doing some real lights over here on this, as if it was wool. Wool. It's gotta be really scratchy though, right? Like, would you want those on your upper thighs? Hell no. Fucking hate wool. But I don't gotta wear it. I don't give a shit. Words to live by from Autumn. I don't gotta wear it. I don't give a shit. Rapidly approaching the end of the drawing and therefore the stream. There's very little to do on this. There's very little to do about nothing. I mean, I could go in and paint the shit out of it, right? If I wanted to, but I feel like it's cell shaded. Let's just let it be cell shaded. No, don't like that color. There you go. Different enough to show that there's a strap there, but not so different that it clashes with the reds surrounding it. Reds, you say? Yes. Reds. Reds. Yes, we are keyed to red. So we're going to use red as the highlight color, or the most saturated color to draw your attention. If you don't make this a How to Tame Your Dragon shirt, I'll be a little sad. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that. I mean, technically. There. But it's so close. I'd get busted and they'd be like, cease and desist, that's perverted. Okay. Welcome to the jokes, Ariana. Okay, so if her hair's gonna be red, then her lips can't be that red. So. Come on, contacts, do the thing. There we go. So we'll go with more of a pink. Get a little bit of purple in there, because it's the bottom plane, right? A little bit more to the red side. Okay, so then the question is, what colors is this dragon? Let's do this. Oh, no. Or 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 I don't know what yes, no, and maybe mean, Cosmer. I don't even know what colors I was on when you typed that shit. I feel like he needs the contraster. But there has to be some green in it because the reds, right? So you want to juxtapose those colors. They need to be a complement. But this is how to tame your dragon. It needs to be cute. Can do. Come on. Okay. You know what she does need is she needs a heel back here because she's not going to have big high heels. It's not her jam. And then also need to have these be a different color so you can see that they're straps. Okay. Right? Okay. There we go. Now, for the cell part of the cell shading, we all know how this goes. We've done this before. Overlay. Purples. This is mainly good for the skin tone, so I might have to come in and adjust for the other elements. But since she's primarily skin, we're going to primarily work with this color purple. Yeah, it's good for the hair too. So. Yeah, it doesn't work as well on the dragon because the dragon has those blues, and those blues are super light. So in overlay mode, it doesn't quite work. That's okay. We'll put in the shadow shapes anyway. So, I think for this stuff, I will select these purples and yeah, we'll shift these. Just a bit. Hue saturation. So now that is like a lighter blue, which we might be able to use on this guy. Nope, doesn't show up. So probably gonna have to do a different type of layer on him. So let's do a multiply on top of him with maybe some purples. No, too dark. Let's go into the blues. Still pretty dark, so let's move it into a lot lighter and a lot more green. I'm just going to keep making marks until it's just right. A little bit more. There you go. We're just going to erase those out and come in just a little bit of shadow. And some more texture. Yeah, it's really dark on top of her hood. Let's get a little bit more purple into that bottom lip. And then a little highlight. So now we got that. Do what we normally do. Boom, boom. Grab the mask, put it over. Boom. And then grab a big old soft brush. And remember earlier when I was talking about weighting the bottom of the image, you're going to weight the bottom of the image with a purplish color. All right? Oh shit, that was the wrong layer. Ruined all my hard work. There's some weighting. And then we're gonna make another one. We're gonna put it at the top, and we're gonna put some lights in there. Go very light. And we're gonna hit overlay, soft light. Very subtle. You need this? I made this. So, yeah. I think we did a thing, friends. I mean, I can't really see anything else that needs to happen. All right. It is up on the Discord. And we did some stuff tonight, friends. That felt fun and good and wonderful. And thank you for the prompt. I appreciate that very much. I want them as magnets. I don't know how to do that. I don't know where I would get that made. Maybe. Make some product. My little bunny dragon, whatever the fuck that thing is. I don't know. It's just off the cuff design. Oh boy. It's easy. That's easy for you to say. Cosmer, you'll have to connect me with sources to make magnets. That might actually be kind of fun. Fridge magnets. Could do one of the dragon, because that's how I just want to. That's how I feel in the morning when I'm opening the fridge anyway. So, now that's fun. I'll look into it for sure. Maybe Teespring or something like that has them. Yes. All right, friends. I'm gonna go play some video games and shoot some stuff in the face. Yeah, shoot me the information, and we'll see what we can make happen with these two. Sassy and his human. A hoodie. Maybe. If I was gonna make it into any product, I'm gonna put a little more work into it. When my contact isn't rolling around in my eyeball and making me blind, like designing on the blind. That's great. Looks good to me. That blur is perfect. Yeah, needs a little bit more refinement here and there, but yeah, pretty much done. So, friends, I'm gonna call it a night. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Just a little thing, Cosmer. Not a lot. Just little shapes here and there. Don't worry. I trust your taste. If you say it's worth a thing, it's worth a thing. I'll be back Wednesday over on the Twitch to do some more. Maybe I'll do another one of these or something. Who knows? It's fun. I haven't done this pinup stuff in quite some time. So, yeah, we'll be back Wednesday and Friday. Oh, you know what, Cosmer? We should probably work on your thing. Ooh. Maybe Wednesday we'll figure that out. Everybody, like I said, I love y'all. Love one another. Be kind to one another. Yeah, we'll see you Wednesday. Have a wonderful night. That's it from the arts department. Keep drawing, and we will see you next time.
Bye, go.
Well, queefs. There, girl. And interfere with the curves and the colors and put the thing in the purple. Oh no! Oh.
Are you ready for the nips? I give you nips.
And then butt hole. It's just fun to say, really. Clamming is what I'm all about. I hear that about you, Burger. Clamming and wieners. It's also fun to say it like as one word, but quickly. Buttle. It's almost a bottle, but it's a buttle. I mean, like sausage. I mean, like hot dogs. Hot dog. Gonna get banned. Oof, timed out. Oh yeah. What's going on in there? Nothing, Mom. Just washing my hair. Oh, syrup pockets. Girls have syrup pockets. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm just like, draw all the stupid things that come to mind. This is an adult stream filled with immature people. And we love it.